Hi, beloved. My name is Ivy. I'm the creator of Sinem Tarot Plus, and welcome to my channel. All right, in this video, I'm going to be discussing what is tarot and what isn't tarot. Because you can't explain one without the other because people will still be confused. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started. To define tarot, I usually say that tarot is a tool for divination and communication. And it can be communication between other people, between the dead. A lot of people use it for necromancy, and a lot of people use it to communicate with the spirit realm, period. So tarot cards or a tarot deck is, I actually have mine right here. So essentially a tarot deck, one like this is my copy of the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's a 78 card deck with images and symbolism to represent the meaning of the cards, and all of the cards represent different areas of our life. The tarot deck is split into two main groups called the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. The Major Arcana is about 21 cards at the beginning of the deck or within the deck that represent the major moments within our life, while the Minor Arcana usually represents our day-to-day annoyances, day-to-day life and lifestyle. Within the Major Arcana, you just see the 21 cards, but the Minor Arcana has 4 suits of swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. I almost forgot them all. They all each go into depth about the different areas of our life that we experience the most. From fog to heartbreak to inspiration to success. Now I'm going to talk about what tarot is not. And this is actually my favorite part because some people still have incorrect definitions and notions towards tarot, and I want to clear that up now. And also, if I miss anything, be sure to comment it in the comment section, because I wouldn't want anyone to be left in the dark about something that's really important to know. So the first thing that I felt the need to say that tarot is not is the devil's work, okay? This is so funny because so many people feel as though the tarot would automatically associate you with satanic forces and the devil's energy and stuff like that, which is just incorrect. The tarot consists of a devil card, but the tarot is not the work of the devil. The devil. The tarot isn't in collaboration with the devil. It has no religious affiliation. So the tarot, like I said, is just a tool. Another thing that I want to tack right onto that is the tarot is not evil. Like I said, it's a tool, so it's not inherently good or bad. It just is the same as everything else in the universe. The tarot is not a toy. It was created as a divination tool in the past, like in the far, far past, before it became labeled as evil. And before occultism really became like really big in Europe, tarot was used as a playing deck. It was used as playing cards. Can you believe that? like your regular bicycle deck. Yep, tarot was right along there with it. So it became but eventually over time it became a really popular divination tool as the occult became more popular overseas. But with tarot, just like the Ouija board, just like any other practice of divination, you can cross paths and energies with certain entities, or just communicating out there in general. You don't want to link or tether yourself to anything out there. You don't want any unnecessary bullshit lingering around in your energy field from communicating with the ether. You really want to be careful and mindful of what you're actually doing when you're using a tarot deck, because it can be fun to play with the tarot, to read the tarot, to study the tarot, but it's not a toy. You can really come in contact with some forces that may not be for your highest and greatest good. So you want to be very specific when you call it out, and be very mindful of the energies that are around you at all times. Another thing that I want to say, that tarot is not witchcraft, okay? Witchcraft is alchemy, okay? Tarot is a tool used to communicate. Those aren't in alignment. Now, do witches use the tarot? Yeah, some witches use the tarot, not all of them. And regular people can use the tarot. That's getting into my next point, which is tarot is not exclusive. Anybody can read tarot. Anybody can pick up a deck one day and decide, you know what? I want to be a tarot reader, or I want to learn how to read tarot. And you buy your own deck, you buy a little notebook, and start shuffling, setting the cards, and eventually portraying messages with the cards, because anyone can do it. It's not exclusive to witches or psychics, and I already have my own idealism about psychics. Tarot can be used by anyone. Now, there are people with more gifts that will be able to learn tarot easier than others, and that will be able to pick up a natural knack for tarot. But anyone can do it. It's like the tarot is like math. Anybody can do math. It's just for some people it comes easier and more natural, and for others it's more difficult, and it takes more practice and strategy on learning and teaching math. So yeah, I think that's everything. I hope that you learned something from this video. In my next video, I'm going to be discussing different tips and tricks to learn the tarot. So be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram so that you don't miss anything dealing with that. If you want to learn more about the tarot from me and tips and tricks on how to learn the tarot, if you want to indulge in some of my free tarot content on here on YouTube and on my Instagram, you can be sure to subscribe to me here and follow me there. I will be around. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so be sure to stick around. And yeah, I hope that you found this video helpful. Be sure to share this video with other people that you know that may want to know about tarot. And yeah, and feel free to do your own research on the tarot and find out what tarot is for you and what it means to you. I really recommend people to read tarot. It can be really helpful, and it's also like super fun and cool to do, like a cool little party trick. Like, I'm just saying. But yeah, anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, afternoon. Eat some good food today, and yeah, bye.